Do you wonder if your twin flame feels the same as you do? Or do you think you're going a little bit crazy and that you're feeling all this on your own? The thing is, your twin flame is your mirror soul. They are you in another body. You're two halves of one soul. So everything that you feel, they feel too. Whether that's happiness or sadness, whether that's heightened emotions or lowered emotions. When you're thinking about them all the time, they are effectively thinking about you all the time as well. Everything you go through, they experience on the same level. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach and I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse. Your twin flame is your mirror soul. They are your other half. They are you in another body. They're your divine match, your divine counterpart, the perfect you in another body. This is it. They are you. So, because you've actually been connected, you don't even have to have met your twin in the physical to know that you're always connected. You've always been energetically connected. Anything you've gone through, they have gone through. Now, on the surface, that might look different. You know, they might have had a different external reality to you growing up, but the wounding and the experiences internally were effectively always the same. So, you know, this is the beauty of the mirrored energy. You'll find this with all kinds of synchronicities. So certain things that you've done, your twin will have done as well. Certain places you've gone, your twin has probably gone there as well. Probably on the same day or around the same time, which is a little bit fucking crazy. But like, yeah, everything is mirrored. This is it. Your twin flame is your mirror soul. They are your exact mirror. They're the same soul frequency as you. And this is the thing. Everyone we meet is a reflection of ourselves. So we can find some of ourselves in everyone we meet. So if you give advice to somebody, effectively you're going to need that advice yourself. So always be aware of that. If somebody comes to you for advice, that advice is probably something that you need to listen to as well. So effectively everyone is our mirror, but your twin flame is your exact mirror. So everything you feel, they feel as well. Everything. If you're thinking about your twin 24/7, that's because they're thinking about you as well. If you feel a call to connect with them on the 3D, that's probably because they're so eager to talk to you as well. This is the thing, like, you know, this is everything you feel is what they feel. So this is the same when it comes to your emotions. If you've got heightened emotions and you're feeling excessively emotional during the day, sometimes that energy may not even be yours. Sometimes that could be your twin flame. And that's the thing, like, you know, I find that an awful lot these days. I'm feeling emotions that aren't my own. They're just not. And they're coming out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And I'm an emotional person. I purge, I cry a lot when I'm healing. And that's okay because we're allowed to cry. You need to release that fucking trauma somehow. And it comes out for me in tears. So like, you know, a lot of the time I'm going to be having a bit of a cry because I'm doing that intense healing. But sometimes lately I'm getting these emotions that aren't even my own. I'm like, what am I crying for? What am I upset for? This can be your twin flame's energy. And that's the lethargy that you can feel as well. Sometimes that's your twin flame's tiredness that's coming through. So we need to understand this as well. This is why doing the inner work is so important. Doing your inner healing will actually effectively heal your twin and also reflect to them to do their own healing. But this is why it's so important. A lot of the times when we're on this journey, we want to fix our twin. We want to help them. We want to heal their problem. We want to run to them and tell them, look, I know what you're going through. I know what you're feeling. You're going through an awakening. I can help you. But we can't do that. If we try and do that, we're going to end up pushing them away further. The only way we can actually help them is by helping ourselves. You know, and as like a lot of the times we're going through that mirrored energy, as I said. Like I've been through a spiritual awakening more than once. I've been through more than one heart awakening. But after meeting my twin, I think I've gone through 2 heart awakenings since I met him, and that's not long ago. Do you know, physically? Since I met him physically, because I've been in connection with him like the whole time, but I only met him physically this year. So like, you know, this is it. Like, so you knowing that, like, when you actually your twin flame will trigger an awakening in you anyway. So like, yeah, this is the fucked up part. Is what I think anyway. is like you're triggered into your own healing. They're triggered into their healing. So therefore you're both going through an awakening anyway. And then you're feeling their awakening and they're feeling yours. So it's fucking double whammy. You're feeling all of the fucking energies. That's why it's so fucking intense. It really is, like, because you're doing a double. It's like you're doing a double awakening. Your own and theirs. So you're feeling that energy all the time. And the only way to help them is by helping yourself. And this is it. This is why it's so important to do your inner work. This is why it's so important to reflect everything back to you. And this is one thing I've learned lately as well. Because a lot of the time we're like, why isn't he doing the healing? Or they, I don't know whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, but you're kind of going, why are they running? Why are they doing this? Why aren't they doing this? And it reflects back to you. And this came to me the other day. I was like, why is my twin flame running? And then it was like, no, what do I need to heal? Like, I keep saying, why aren't they healing? Why aren't they doing this? Why are they doing this? But it's like, no, flip the switch. So everything you question about your twin flame's healing journey, flip it. Don't say, why is my twin flame not doing this? Say, why are you not doing this? Why are you running? Because effectively, if your twin flame is running from the connection, there's some part of you that's also running from the connection. And you might be kind of going, I'm ready for this. I'm fine. You know, I've done my fucking healing. You know, bring it in, bring it in. But then when you actually think about it, it's like, oh shit, am I ready? Am I ready? Have I got blocks? What part of me is running from the connection? Because you're both technically running, even though it might not look like you're doing the running. You might be actually chasing. But effectively, there's a part of you that's actually running. And I only realized this the other day that I actually have a fear of being loved. Didn't know that until I discovered my own heart blocks. And I knew I had heart blocks. I knew I had a one-way system in my heart. I just didn't actually know that I actually had a fear of being loved. So technically, I'm running from love unconsciously. And that's the reason my twin is running. Because he's running as well for his own reasons, you know, and his fear. I'm running because of my fear, but double whammy. And this is it, like, I just think all things when it comes to twin flames are so fucking intense. So, like, you know, heightened emotions, like the way I describe being around your twin flame, right, is like you're plugged into the wall, fully charged, but plugged in, so you can't actually deplete. And you're at 111% all the time. Because you're, like, you know, when you're with somebody that's high energy, you feel their energy as well, and you're happy anyway. And then they're happy, and then you're double happy. So this is the thing with twin flames. You're both on 111% charge when you're together, feeling so happy to be in their presence, but they're so happy to be in your presence that you're feeling they're happy as well. So it's double happy, yay! But it's also double sad when you're going through the shitty parts. So this is what we need to be aware of. This is why it's so intense, like. Is that, like, you know, you're feeling your shit and your trauma, and then you're feeling the energy of your fucking twin going through their shit and their trauma. And it's like, fucking hell, it's so fucking intense. And, like, you know, for me personally at the moment, I'm in a detached energy anyway when it comes to ascension in general. But I'm in a really detached energy when it comes to my twin flame connection at the moment as well. I'm just feeling really, I don't know. I that's the exact thing. It's detached. So I don't fucking know what I'm feeling, to be honest with you. It's this detachment that I'm feeling. And it's like, I know I'm still connected to him in the 5D, but it's like my physical self is detached from that, which is weird. Like, normally when I'm attached, as we'll say, in a sense, is that I feel the 5D connection, and my 3D self is like all feeling the physical side of that. Whereas I know I'm still connected to him on a telepathic level, but my 3D self is completely detached from the situation. And that's okay, because we have to let go of the outcome. This is so important as well, like that we can't be so fixated on the end result. As well as that, we get so fixated on union that we forget about ourselves, and that makes us neglect our healing. So I think this detachment is kind of very important for us to concentrate on ourselves. And this will mirror back to our twin. So this is so important. Like, we have to stop, like, the main objective, as I've said before, of twin flame connections is to come to a place of unconditional love within yourself. This is so important. This is the most important thing. When you get to that high vibrational energy within yourself, this is when your twin will gravitate back to you. So ask yourself, what are you doing to block it? Because this is it. We keep fixating on our twin, going, why aren't you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why are you running? Why are you doing this? Change it. Why am I doing this? What am I doing? Because this is it. It's mirrored fucking energy. So what are you doing to block the connection? And that's the thing. You can unblock the connection by going within yourself and by healing your shit and healing your heart. It won't work if you keep fixating on them. If you keep putting your energy to them. If you keep putting your energy to the outcome. That's going to delay manifestation. You need to get to a place within yourself that you don't need your twin, but that you want them and that they will come in when you're ready. You need to get to a place that you're so high vibe on your own, they'll be high vibe on their own, and you both come high vibe together and bring high vibe to the relationship. But we can't do it if there's imbalance. So if one of you are not doing the healing, well, this is the thing. I don't think they can't do the healing, if you get me. You know what I mean? Like, you're glowing so much, like, and I think that pulls them forward anyway. Because when I met my twin on the 5D or on the 3D, he was more evolved than maybe he was conscious of. He's gone through an awakening in his own life that he wasn't actually spiritually conscious of. So, he was, evolving anyway. But now I think he's doing it more consciously. And that's beautiful. But we need to, like, that's it. It's matched energy. Like, I met my twin flame because I was on my purpose path. You know what I mean? But if I had have stayed stuck and stagnant and didn't follow my purpose and heal myself, I wouldn't have had that opportunity to meet him yet. You know what I mean? And we both met when we were healed to an extent, but still had a lot of shit to deal with. And I didn't even realize this until all the triggers came in. How much I still actually had to heal around my heart. But this is why it's so important. And that's the triggers, that's the mirrored energy. Your twin literally reflects back to you your shit. And that's it. That's why it's so hard at the start, because a lot of the times we can hold resentment toward our twin because we see in them ourselves. So when they trigger an emotion in us, when they trigger a pain in us, when they trigger that trauma within us, sometimes we can reflect back and say, fuck you, it's your fault that I'm feeling this way. But you kind of come to understand that it's not that at all. You're just looking at your mirror. You're looking at what you need to heal. And that's what the beauty is of those triggers, is that your twin will trigger to you what you need to heal as you trigger to them what they need to heal. This is the mirror energy. This is the mirror work. So everything you do to heal within yourself is helping your twin flame heal as well. But it's more importantly, it is just going to, it gives them the guidance to do the healing as well. So it's all reflected back to each other. Remember that. If your twin is running, ask yourself, what are you running from? Ask yourself that. Certain things your twin isn't healing. Ask yourself, what parts of you aren't you healing? We have to stop putting that energy to them and saying, this is their fault. They did this, they didn't do this. These are all reflections of parts of you that need to heal. And that's why I've understood as well, is literally, like, I can be going crazy, kind of going, what's next? Like, what do I need to heal? And I'm begging the angels. I'm like, please tell me what I need to fix. Because this separation is preparation. It's showing you what you need to heal. And I'm not blaming my twin anymore and saying we're in separation because of him. I'm saying, what do I need? What is my block? What is wrong with, what do I have inside me that I need to purge? What do I need to unblock? Where am I imbalanced? This is so important. This all comes back down to you. What you have within you that needs to be healed. Like, obviously your twin has the same thing that needs to be healed, but you can't fix them. You can only fix them if you fix yourself first. So use everything they're doing or not doing as a reflection to ask yourself, what have I got that still needs to be healed? What can I do to unblock the blocks? What can I do to bring balance? Because it all comes back to you, and this will mirror back to your twin. So thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this resonates. And if it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you'd like help on your journey, please book me for a discovery call today, and I would love nothing more than to help you on your path.